20 on the dash, you still couldn't stop us. I just got bad, took my girl to the opera, cause OJ got bad. He went and bought a chopper, as if he couldn't get word. We lost Kobe in a copter, 3 months later. Nigga, forget all about you, I always doubt you. Now they can't live without you. Did you cry for the man, or did you cry for the fame? Did you pour out for the pain? I've been around this world so many times. It's love and loyalty by any means. I've been around this world so many times. I know to never pray amongst your enemies. Been around the world too many times now. That new shit's feeling old to me. And trusting new niggas been old to me for so long. When the real niggas coming home.
Pick an enemy. Let me repeat that again. When you pick a side, you pick an enemy. So I just showed y'all with the Indian religion, our religion, we do believe in a God, a creator. The only difference is we appreciate one another. We appreciate nature and the earth and just everything around us because God runs through everything, right? So there's no, we're the chosen ones. We are better than these people. We better than that people. No, we don't get down like that. But when you deal with Christianity, Judaism, I'm going to show y'all the difference between that and Indian shit, right? So this is Romans 13, 1 through 7, verses 1 through 7 in the Bible. And it states, let everyone be subject to the governing authorities. Once again, let everyone be the subject to. So when we deal with subject to, let me pull this up for you. The word subject to. This is what the word subject to means. If you guys want to be subjects, then, I mean, cool. You know, for those of y'all who really can't let go of the Bible, then this is for you. You could be subjects, you could be subservient, you could be subordinate, you could be all those things, but this is what subject to is. So when they written the Bible, they written laws into the Bible. They were writing the Bible into the future. When they were writing the Bible, it was to foresee something happening in the future. So in the 1800s, when they was writing this, they already had a plan to bring this to life, the Bible to life. So if they have to bring it to life, then that means it didn't exist in the past. But for you to understand what I'm saying, let me further read to you and break down to you the meaning. Okay, so once again, Romans 13, verses 1 through 7. Let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, whoever rebels or rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted. So we're talking about government at this point, but let me continue on. And those who do so will bring judgment on themselves. For rulers hold no terror for those who do right. But for those who do wrong, do you want to be free from fear of the one in authority? Then do what is right and you will be commended. So now we on verse 4. For the one in authority is God's servant for your good. So now we're not even talking about angels no more. We're not talking about angels and demons. So not only do God, allegedly got angels, but he's not even using angels in the situation. He's using man for his servant. So here it is. If man is not perfect and man is made in the image of God and God is a jealous God, a vengeful God, then these are human traits. So if God has man working for him in government and we have to be obedient and be subservient and pretty much be slaves to the government, then man can't be trusted because man will take his power and abuse that power, right? Once again, We're here at verse 4. For the one in authority is God's servant for your good, for our good, right? I'm saying our, meaning because these people want us all to be Christians and Hebrews and stuff like that. To continue on, but if you do wrong, be afraid, for rulers do not bear the sword for no reason. Okay, so if you do wrong, then they're gonna bring the hammer on your ass. But what about those who are in these positions for God? What if they do wrong? Then what will happen to them? Right? They are God's servants, agents of wrath, to bring punishment on the wrongdoer. Let's continue on. Therefore, it is necessary to submit to the authorities, not only because of possible punishment, but also as a matter of conscience. This is also why you pay taxes, for the authorities are God's servants who give their full time to governing. You see what I'm saying? These authorities are rulers over you. The Bible is used to take people's land, overthrow people, and make people like slaves to God's servants. Now we on verse 7. Give to everyone you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. So as you can see, when we dealing with the Indian religion, we appreciate everyone because there's God in everyone. So everyone is your brothers and sisters. Family, you take care of family. But when you're dealing with all these other religions, there's, a few people that's chosen by God. God's supposed to be a creator of everyone, but God chooses Israel, right? Israel and Israelites. So if God chose them, then what about the unchosen? They don't matter, right? So Israel or Israelites or Hebrews is better than the unchosen. And this is why I say y'all better be careful following these religions. Be the fuck careful. You have to tap back into your culture, your own culture. This is in the Bible. If you pick a side, you pick an enemy. And in this case, if you pick your heritage, you already got an enemy because these people want to take you from your heritage. Even when you say, you do you, baby. You do you, boo-boo. Even when you tell them that. If you guys like what I'm saying, please hit the white, I'm about to say the white button. Hit the like button. If you understand what I'm saying, if you like what I'm saying, hit the like button, because we gotta put the nail in the coffin and stop these people from trying to convert us to their ways. When they try to convert us to their religions and ways, our lives are then self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? Like we bring self-destruction to ourselves by doing that. But let's read about God's chosen people. For you, Israel, are a people holy to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you out of all the peoples on the face of the earth to be his people. I'm sorry, to be his people, his treasured possession. Deuteronomy 7:6. So once again, for you, Israel, are a people holy to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you out of all the peoples on the face of the earth to be his people, his treasured possession. Deuteronomy 7:6. That's not how Indians get down. So let's go back to what the Indians said. Let's go back to what it was documented, what the Indians said, and what the Indians said themselves. Let the white man walk the Jesus road if he takes pleasure in it. But leave the Indian to go on in the old Indian way. You can't. What can you say now? Every historical book says that the Indians were converted, or They tried to convert them. Every historical book talks about the Indians having pushback. This is why they called us savages, because we didn't believe in man being God. We didn't believe in people, taking the word king and becoming rulers. When Indians had kings, the kings weren't rulers. They were just speakers and representatives. This is how far gone we are from the culture. But if you understand this, bang that motherfucking like button. Somebody had to speak up. Somebody had to speak up for the Indian. And I'm sorry to say, like I said, man, this, fuck a friendship. Many of y'all base this shit off of friendship. Oh, I'm cool with this person. I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want to get into it with this person. You choosing that over your heritage. You choosing that over your ancestors. You choosing that over God. The real God. Not this man-made God. Y'all choosing that over God. Y'all not spiritual whenever it gets to a point where you can't tell somebody the truth about themselves and what they're doing, you're not for your people. You don't have a backbone. But I want to put this on your mind, so that way when these people with the Bible say the Indian language is this and that and this, I just showed y'all what they are. They was the same thing like the people in the past, except for the people in the past knew that we wasn't fucking with that shit like that. That's the only difference. They was trying to convert us. Now they replaced the foreigners. You got a lot of these niggas that replaced the foreigners, and they practice in foreign culture and foreign religion, and now they trying to turn the up and coming young bloods, young family members. They trying to turn them and put them onto this cult like shit. So now it's not even a white boy. Right now it's not even the colored foreigner. It's our own people causing harm. Because they mind is so warped because of this cult like shit, man. Come on, get it together. I'm out.